welcome to today's vlog. So today I am going to be doing a Q&A plus wrapping Christmas gifts. I did this a couple years back. I didn't really do Vlogmas last year. I really regret that. But anyway, this is a few years back. It was a bit tricky because I have to try to wrap while the presents are still hidden, because a lot of the people that I have bought presents for do watch my videos. Also, I'm going to be doing a Q&A with this. I did ask you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram so I could answer them while I am doing this. So I will be answering those questions. Sorry it is a bit dark. It is dark outside, so I'm kind of trying to do this, still getting good lighting. I do have a theme this year of like wrapping. We are doing a gold theme this year. So I got gold wrapping paper, gold tags, like gold tissue paper, and I also got this wrapping paper because we do have a blue theme going on. It is blue, but promise like a mint green. I get that. I think I'm going to, I don't know what the first gift I'm going to do first. I'm going to start by answering your guys' questions that you guys have as I do this. So my first question was, am I pregnant? I kind of expected that one to be asked, I guess, because, you know, I kind of let you guys in on our whole entire journey when I did have surgery. I did expect that, but I will not answer that. Simple fact that when we tell people when we're pregnant is when we're gonna tell people, because I just don't feel like it's right. I know that it comes from a kind heart asking, you know, caring about us and asking if we are. But when we're ready to share that kind of news, we will share. And it's just, I'm not going through infertility anymore, but when I was, that would have been a really hard question to hear. So I'm not going to answer that, but also just keep in mind that sometimes it's hard. It's probably not a good idea to ask people if they're pregnant, just because you never know what's going on inside of somebody's life. And when we are ready to share, we will share. I definitely expected that question to be a question. And like I said, I appreciate you guys asking that, but I will not answer. We will tell people again when we are ready. I also got these little bags from Target. I'll link all the wrapping stuff that I got down below. How have I been? She says, how have you been? I miss you. I miss you too. I have been really good, actually. I don't want to go into too much detail since I'm going to be doing a life update, but I've been very good. I hope you are doing good, and I do miss you too. I'm also eating chocolate covered pretzels right now because I've been filming all day and I have not had time to eat. Like, I haven't ate one thing today, so that's really bad. Did you guys buy a house? So no, we did not. Short answer. Short answer is no, we did not. We did not buy a house. We actually are planning on buying a house soon. We are in a rental house right now, which it's been a love-hate relationship. I mean, I love living in a house for the simple fact that the dogs get like a backyard, but I don't feel like it's worth the money that we pay to live here, if you know what I mean. It's just like either way, you don't own it, so it's just like you're throwing your money out the window basically. But I'm thankful that we are able to be in a house, I guess. But our lease is up in March, and I think we might be doing something different after that, and I will explain that more in the life update. But short answer is no, we are renting still. This is a rental house for right now. Well, there you go. It's super pretty wrapping paper. I got this twine, and it's gold, and that's what I'm gonna do for ribbon. I also got another thing of ribbon for bigger presents, but for like the smaller ones, I'm gonna use the smaller stuff because honestly, so this is the ribbon I got. I got 2 rolls at Target. Of course, it's not gonna show. Super pretty for smaller gifts. We don't need to use it. Like I said, I'm going extra this year. Don't really know why this year I chose to go extra, but I really just want to have cute presents, and so that's what we're gonna do. So it looks like that. And then I'm also gonna add, these are the tags that I'm using this year. I'll show you guys. They're like paper tags. So they look like that. And then gold on the back. What's it like being married young? A lot that goes into this question. It is amazing. I love being married. It is, you know, a blessing from God that I found the person that I'm supposed to be with, you know, for the rest of my life so young. On the flip side of it, I've said in past videos, it is definitely not for everyone. And did I ever think that I'd be married this young in my life? Never. I always thought that I'd be married at like 25 or something. I don't know. It was just a number that I thought. I never had like, yeah, it would be cool to be married young. That's what I thought. Never ever a plan, anything for me. So I recommend it if you guys are both mature and you guys both want the same things out of life, and you know, you have had, there hasn't been any red flags or anything dating wise. I feel like that's where you kind of find what the person's like. Definitely, like I said, don't recommend it for everyone. Definitely not. It's hard. It's both are still growing up, if I'm being honest. Me and Cody are both still very young. Like we are, well, Cody just turned 21, but we are very, very young, and we both, you know, are just young still, and it doesn't mean anything. Like, people will be like, oh, you know, people are too young to have kids, whatever, moms are better, whatever, and it's not true. It's the same thing for marriage. It's not, you know, you can make it work. I say is like, it's almost better being older to be married, is the fact that you have grown up a little bit. You kind of realize, you know, by then you mainly realize what you want out of life and whatever. Cody and I, we have had a very smooth sailing relationship. Yeah, we've had our ups and downs. We wanted the same things out of life. We have the same views morally, and that's like a big deal for me, especially, and obviously Cody too. But I feel like you need to morally, for the most part, be on the same page, because believe it or not, that comes into the marriage. You know, what your beliefs are and what you truly want out of life, like that's a really big deal in a marriage. Long answer for that question, but I do get that a lot, and I really want people to know that it is a lot harder than I make it look on YouTube, TikTok, or anything, because nobody shows their real side of anything. But it is a lot harder than you would think, and so I just want people to understand that it is a huge commitment that you're making. For me, marriage isn't any joke or anything. It's a commitment between you and I believe, like, God and your spouse. So it's not something that I would ever take lightly. Yeah, it's very hard, but it is also has a bunch of pros in it. And I'm sorry if I ever give that impression that, oh, it's just easy, perfect, because it's not. It's just the reality of social media and stuff, that's just how everyone is. Nobody's just like real with you. And I do want to be real with you. So that's why I'm telling you guys that. Next question. How many kids do we want? Or the question was, do I want? Which is actually a good abbreviation, because me and Cody want this different amount of kids. So this is another thing. Like these little things come up in your marriage, and you know, and that's the thing, like you don't really know, I don't feel like, how many kids you want until you start having them, and until, you know, whatever. But what I want, what I would choose to have, I love kids. I am so excited to be a mom. I'm just so excited for that journey. Obviously, it has been a little bit on us to be able to do that. But anyway, I want 4 kids. Sounds like a lot, and yeah, it is a lot. But I come from a large family, and I just want a large family myself. So I want 4, Cody wants 3, so I guess we will wait and see who, you know, wins. And like I said, I could have 2 and then be like, okay, you know, 1 more is fine, and I'm totally content with 3. And I will be content with whatever God is willing to give me, like at this point. Especially, I'm just kind of like, whatever, you know, I just want a child. How stinking cute is that? So cute. I love it. How am I feeling? Well, that's so sweet if somebody asked me that. I am feeling good. Much better than I used to. I think I might, though, have another cyst. It's not like an endometriosis cyst or anything. I think it's just a regular cyst. But That's kind of been bothering me on and off. So that sucks. But other than that, I am actually feeling really good. So much better. Like, there's a night and day difference, and it really is. It's just crazy how that little thing can just really honestly change your whole life. Like, it's just craziness. Would you want a boy or a girl first? I have been going back and forth with this. So my whole life I said that I wanted a girl or a boy first. I always wanted a boy, but now I don't know. I'm like in between. Like, I would be so happy for either. I kind of want a boy first, but at the same time I see all this like girl like stuff that I could do, and it makes me want a girl. Definitely want a girl for sure at some point, but it definitely doesn't have to be my first. Like, I'm not really picky about it. I used to be really like, I really want a boy. Now I'm like, whatever. I don't know. I'm just like not picky about it anymore. So I'd definitely be happy with either. Probably would want a boy first, honestly, still, but definitely wouldn't be unhappy with having a girl. His next question is, what's my favorite holiday? Super easy question for me. It is Christmas. I literally love this time of year, and some people get overwhelmed with it and is like, you know, like, oh, I can't believe I have to go, like, are just so negative about it. Like, I have to go shopping, I have to buy all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And that's not what it's about. Like, honestly, I enjoy shopping for other people. You have to spend money, you know, like, whatever. But me and Cody do it really smart. We started this year, so next year I'll be really smart, I guess. Started a gift savings, and what we do is every check we'll put $50 into the gift savings. So by the end of the year, or, you know, like, we can slowly start buying presents throughout the year too, but by the end of the year we should have enough to be able to cover our whole Christmas and not have to worry financially. To me, this is my favorite part of the year. I would never, like, for one, I don't mind at all like buying stuff for people. Like, to me, it's not stressful unless you put yourself in a position where it's stressful. That's what I think. I think that it can easily not be stressful. Money away, like, if the financial aspect of it is stressful for you, I recommend, honestly, starting a gift savings and putting just a little bit in there. I have to obviously put how much we put in there. Like, sometimes we put $100. Like, it really just depends for us. But we at least try to put 50 in there, just because I have a huge, we both have, like, I have a huge family. Financially set yourself up to where it's going to be a successful year for you, and where you're not going to feel that way. You're not going to feel like, not the Grinch, but kind of, where you're just like so caught up in how much you're going to have to spend, blah, blah, blah. And also, another thing is, don't overstretch your, I'm like going into like this budget talk right now. Anyways, don't overstretch your budget, you know? Like, me and Cody, we try to set a budget of how much we want to spend on everyone for the year, which normally it's not perfect, you know, we will go over and whatever. But we try to set a budget of like, okay, this is how much we want to spend, and we try to find things that they would like in the budget. This is day 2 of my present wrap. Last night I got way too tired. I'm literally only gonna wrap like one more present on here. Because I did get a lot of questions this time, and I didn't want to like not answer them for you guys. So I will answer like a few at a time while wrapping this one present for my husband. It just came in the mail. Somebody asked, what is the thing about my trying to conceive journey so far? So like, what has been the hardest thing so far out of the whole entire thing? That's really hard, because there has definitely been a lot of like challenging things. Obviously, it hasn't been easy for us. Like, everyone knows, I literally had to have major surgery. I think the most challenging thing is, if I'm being honest, was like remaining hopeful. Like, remaining hopeful in this whole situation. You know, there would be often times where I would doubt like God, and I would doubt the situation. I would be like, you know, maybe we're just not meant to have kids. Like, this is ridiculous, whatever. You know, I'd want to give up. Like, if I'm being honest with you, it's very mentally draining. I'm not gonna lie, it is literally the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. So I think that alone is really the biggest thing for me, that God has us taken care of. He has a plan, and that, you know, when I was created, my life was already written out. Everything that was supposed to happen is gonna happen, kind of thing. So that's, I feel like that is the hardest thing out of everything that I've gone through so far. Yeah, surgery was hard, yeah, all this, but mentally, I feel like it's more challenging than physically. There's a ton that we've done. You know, we have, because I'm one of those people that is very much wanting to be in control of my body and control of what happens with my life, whatever. I tracked ovulation, I tracked everything, I did this, took temperatures, did this, you know, timed everything. And ultimately, it almost made it harder on me because I felt like I was just so stressed out about everything being perfect timing, like it has to happen, blah, blah. And what I've really come to find out after this whole entire experience, I guess, is that that's just not the case. You can do everything that they tell you to do in the book. You can track everything, you can do this. My battery's gonna die, so this is the last question. But ultimately, it's all up to him, and you just have to trust that everything's gonna work out, and that has definitely been the hardest thing in this whole entire journey. But I am gonna end this vlog since I'm done wrapping this present. Thank you guys so much for watching today's vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will also be doing a life update, so hopefully that'll answer more of your questions. I'll get to all of them. But bye, guys.